Obviously, I hire Andy Kemp Sports TV on YouTube. Now you can say the match a so the El Classico a so was Stadio Santiago Bernabeu Espana no game no etimi abade wi you no etimi my friend Real Madrid etimi agwini by 2 goals to 1. Now game no in the first half it was enjoyable. In the second half a boring game and I think in the second half no now a lot of incidents and it see a park so referee Soto Cesar Soto also did well and via Alonso boy Emma team echo ye after several games Madrid lose to FC Barcelona no Xavi Alonso and then the players net me make amends ama bibia etimi akoso ye kama Madrid played very well in the first half. Jude Bellingham all over the place. Vini Jr., one of his best games in the Classico. Kylian Mbappe, taking advantage of his goals. Femi Lopez cannot stop scoring. Lamine Yamal, a liability, a pearl shadow of himself. Jude Bellingham combined Pedri and Frankie Dion. And as I said, Frankie Dion, any player, only influence BBB most Barcelona games. Unless 6 and 10 control without direction and again, or imposing a home on the field of play. Na yem game no be a bonnet. It was the Classico and a lot of incidents in the sea. Vini Jr. uniform was just brutal. Or called tunnel, but finally it was on and Julian at all. Several incidents in the sea game. Vini penalty was ignored. Referee the coach and a foul rather. Kylian Mbappe scored. It was an offside. 2 goals in Mbappe share. Nothing in a offside. Rashford, not the Rashford that you want to watch. Ferran Torres and Tinia party. As a Barca backline, no? As I always say, few top teams would defend against them. Madrid defended in the second half, but I feel say Eric Garcia, Pau Kubasi going forward. They see Barcelona and Nissan say, "Omo person omo Champions League." Football is full of uncertainties. Sometimes they are not encountered. But clearly, if you look at the defensive line of Barcelona and if they really want to win the Champions League in India, a lot of work also. Madrid are team 5 points clear ahead of FC Barcelona. Eti betimi ekuramusa na de akoje the Spanish La Liga na last season ya could do 7th by we no na Barcelona team finish hard about be winning La Liga na bibi team akoye. Can Madrid continue their brilliant form and betimi manage games no normal granted results dana and only idea will be the Spanish La Liga, but in all it was Madrid 2 Barcelona 1 and then the game they said it's equality you be real game no actually said the game this incident is mu any finally issues are coming out as usual rivalry game Lamine Yamal kasa bebe before the game ni papa nso say okuku edibe to Instagram na ne ba no so be kwa okuku e wo Bernabeu entimi amasa but that is football. I think Lamine Yamal or something for the transformation in Yamabi Abranton or different. This is not the Yamal, the confidence level, the take ons that you expect from him. No, and yet a woman. Lionel Messi, more name, in bad games there, but Kasane Yard or Swatch a ball, and I think they need to work that out. Semi-red game, game, no, Emun and Sam Abrebodia. El Classico proud to the match, na obi share. Line up at 2 coaches no edebebo obi anim se Barcelona nya injuries pa and yentimi nto injuries na ntwe Daniel Olmo, Rafinha and then Robert Lewandowski omo absence no and so have Barcelona this season pa and no be a share line up at 2 coaches no edebeba se started from Real Madrid na omo homa Madrid almost started with goalkeeper friend Courtois and omo ball fair diva body from the right. Alvaro Carreras from the left, a very good left back. Very good left back. From the left, Dian Heisenaba, Eda Militao. Militao, a grown game, not much on the game to the level. What who say? Or imposing on the foot of play, a leader at the back, a world class figure, and or minimizing the errors. No, that is where baby Elda Militao Ababidu and Javier Alonso. A super performance from him. Fully outstanding on the field of play and that is what you need from your center back. And in midfield, or the Oliencho Mene Beka, Eye Adagule, Jude Villobet Bellingham, and then Abrantia, your friend Oliencho Mene, into 4 in midfield, and our ball Vini on the left, and Mbappe Ewa top, and on the lineup, and so do the Remu, Semi Remu Chetimuna, Metritim Kwaya, coach your friend Javi Alonso Faso, so o defend and of course say Ruben Odema Kamavinga on the field of play. Now in Barcelona, it was goalkeeper setting and a ball Kunde on the right. Kunde should focus on football. Na only fashion sem na more de bongo fem wankasa. Kunde on the right, Badi on the left, and a ball Eric Garcia and Pau Kubasi. No ball Pedri and Abrante Fen Frankie de Jong. No the Femi Lopez count. That guy cannot stop scoring. Lamine Yamal and a ball Marcus Rashford with Ferran Torres as number 9. And no in a 4-2-3-1. Coach no at the area and so now say oh share a Madrid 18 no that enchichemu no eti say born na omo no na omo bo in such a way say they started Jude Bellingham from the right as a right winger, but in the course of the game Jude didn't go right or no a middle na Eduardo Camavinga akojina the middle of Rashford and then Badi said the certain runs on mode bebala and so no obetimi a stop. That was the exact way coach Enzo Edemano for Frankie de Jong and Pedri as usual mun take control na dominance no intimi flow na basa intimi making sure say omo betimi a carry day no inti saa na game no enso etimi ekoye. Now you share game na say on the 2nd minute and a Vini chain into a chain or dear ball 18 to oye so be born na Lamine Yamal man ho and a Lamine war born so a free and a referee no a penalty. The referee was right there and a referee no a penalty at the man a team ye fen a Real Madrid into oje penalty no and a VR no a friend no said that be born no machine biu into a koi eko share or kokwe no who said that be Vini born anka obono Lamine Yamal mum ye smart or yes so go born a fin and and a bono Vini entimiamu into a foul rather at the 8 Abrantia your friend Vinicius Junior na sada na game no ensote once again my catch say Madrid for anytime man abuse or defend biano no mo defend like Carlos system na 4-4-2 and no ne ekwan na mo efa so e defend once again omo to aso a make sure say omo be pal pressure na ama basa bakla no aye mistake nti again Mbappe enya ball bi na onya ball no na Obosheye no dabi via Seru no said dabi Mbappe was ahead of Pau Kubasi why offside intina eyade not day in day out and minute by minute na was a Madrid attack no and okay with the defense line of FC Barcelona intina we expect say Barca tiro no nkombe careful no match ball ni but still the intimi containing the attack of Madrid eboboko nti 22nd minute and a Bobby Bedi Jude Bellingham ewo mfimfin Jude dane players mienu and a ball through pass to Kylian Mbappe and Unim Mbappe make no mistake and a Kylian hete ball no eba ball no etimi ekokoto atenem ema bibia nso etimi ekoso ye kama ema etima your friend Real Madrid etimi nya first goal free hono no manya confident pa other goal playing well Jude Bellingham while taking over the entire midfield tackling throwing his body on the ground transiting very well creating for team a friend Real Madrid now I is so dominant in the 37th minute and na omoko pass ball bi wo Madrid e chire ho and that ball could be other goal and uni other goal he passes very well or ball striking skills but say ye ball no ba to said ye Pedri mo Frankie de Jong ball no ba oni bi enti okudire na ball no e na ball no omo wo ball no se free na ni ma ball no bi di bad ho bad eje ball na no pia ball no e de ma Abrante ye friend Marcus Rashford no Rashford ma cutting pass Femi Lopez Frechi and obeka ball no etimi eto atrem kama e ba ball no etimi ye 1-1 Femi never stop scoring. Femi never stop scoring. And no, any Abrante no Champions League, La Liga, everywhere. Onye so special in terms of technique, but Oyobia or war, or is very efficient, or very good positional sense, and then only Juma, or yeah, and so the game rather became 50-50. Ekohana ba who say clear chances be a bem, especially for AFC Barcelona. Now Vinicius Junior Jebob in the 43rd minute, and Odi Conde a shot so were left. Into no be any Vini cross or cross or bono near himself Bonatra and a call the other side. And a bone could D Eda Militao, the Militao pin born about 18, and a Abrantia Fendi high said then Hokai. Jordan Hoka na ball na ba bidru Jude Bellingham anim na Jude eden Hoka ball no etu ball no etimi ekoye second goal for eye team a ye friend Real Madrid enso ho ema bibia enso etimi ekọ so ye kama 2-1 ene ade a na Jude ede eka ho. And as I said, minkai the last time I'm who said Jude ball to said ye ne otimi ball no, he played very very well, contesting for man of the match. Game na etimi ekosona played very very well everywhere on the field of play. Now who said Jude making sure say obetimi anya the 3 maximum points no for Bobokwa ye friend Real Madrid. Barca never give up. Barcelona SINM respect so much upon all these young players. Omo take game no to Real Madrid in the second half. Now omo push say, but once again the defensive work of the Madrid backline. Fedi Valverde go into crunchy tackles. Chomene go into crunchy tackles. Eda Militao ball no emuye din kra. Now Militao ba be clear free ho. Who say Xabi Alonso consistency at the back end options and how was making sure say market no media players open no. Abuana material no otimi ahihye niye. Nti no matter how anabasa be ni nyina no na game no entimi nko. A final week critical spark no were clearly missing from the Barcelona game, and omo ye di omo baby Barcelona entimi enya second goal no ewo ho enomo. Rashford game no na onim. Ferran Torres na oni game nim. Lamine Yamal in areas are vital and obetimi ha adwe no. You have Ada Gule and then Carreras or omo distribute two tackles no, and as omo distribute the positioning on the field of play into dimensions now fast down. No more teacher sakwa now. Omo man the chance amana farm one few two brilliance. But entimi anya the way omo etimi ebo game na nti it was 50-50 in the second half. In as much as Barcelona anya the best of possession, omo kura ball no omo ye comfortable, no omo try so metimi a create something omo entimi an create no. 70 first to 72nd minute. And I hwe ball ya na already that coaches no substitution. Ye hu say Ibrahim Diaz ababe Adagule. And Ibrahim Diaz also tormented Abranta Yefene Badi on the air right. Emma Obuho so kama. Ye would ye and a coacher Yefeno Xabi Alonso say Vinicius Junior and Free Mawo Dirigumra. Clearly, Obi Ohebo ni behind Tiase because Bona there were two best players on the field of play. Jude Bellingham and Vinny Junior. Omona enjoy almost say Bono. Those were the best players on the field of play. But Xabi Alonso wouldn't na. The substitution on the free training never. Tintina Vinny be free mama will be ababo. I clearly, in as much as what Vinny did was on Sporting, I don't think it was the time to stop him. He was cruising. He was the main man on the field of play. He was getting the fans off their seat. He was the chief tormentor and the channel of supply for Real Madrid. He was the thorn in the flesh of Tima. Yefeno. Barcelona defensive line. Inti antia say adekunta coach ni babe yi free ball ni. But whatever way, Vini Bufui or straight to the dressing room. One child be out the kasakasa sana called dressing room. But finally, yeba be pon give me who so aba betena bench or the Andrew Lenen. Na omo to ano mudi nkobo. Omo pon game na omo church fans ni na no. He was part of the team. And also etia fans ni bi. And only adia na Vinicius Junior and so let's not forget Kylian Mbappe enya penalty. Jude Bellingham be cross so Bobby amfa ena Eric Garcia de no ho kae. Eric Garcia de no kae no e da ball no be bo Jude Kotodwe e da kobo Eric Garcia ansa. Referee Cesar Soto ground the penalty but Kylian Mbappe e ball penalty no na session kurim a oyi ball no efa ba ball no entimi anhye eno na ma game no etimi remaining 2-1 ewo Bernabeu game no etimi ekọ so the major headline and they say for a long time after series of games Real Madrid the team at omo and before the game Osha said no almost prepared omo ba park omo bases fans at the Bernabeu nachi omo so say afraid the Bernabeu omo two roof nim no now who said there omo are ready and they really want to win and they carry the day they deserve because they carry their chances omo opportunities about omo omo team making sure say omo beating their team they had a penalty and almost said it was a day for Madrid. It was a good game for Madrid, and everything on me be a spot on. What did you go by? I'm to make any incursion. Gonzalo Garcia by no 20 but in all, Tiba your friend, Real Madrid na carry day. Don't you read? No, I'm the man of the match. I'm Michael Mbappe na. Mbappe dear, Obi him the Odiayon Grofwa. Tete Bibi Obi Bibi Kitu Obi Anaso Obiani. Mbappe, this is one of his worst games. Forget about he scored the goal. Bono Amoshe, Bono Nina Musa. He was just like Rashford. The difference is that he scored a cracker. But for the man of the match, it was between Militao, Jude Victor Bellingham, Vinicius Pazao Jr., or many guys are normal competing for the best player on the field of play. The El Classico now, it ended 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid. 5 points clear. And waiting actually FC Barcelona. Can Madrid win the La Liga, or can they hold on to the points from waiting actually and Ebeba last year did Barcelona at a point also na Rohu ebe strike. What a funny world. I hope Daniel Olmo, Rafinha, Lewandowski come back no more be changing Yama because if Barca really want to win the Champions League, I don't think this is a set that can win the Champions League. When your team a bit pressure, no big role defense, especially in the high line, you will be in trouble. And Madrid show it today. To say the eternal. Kudos to XABI, Alonso and his guys. They really did well. No matter how you look at the game, when you're happy, when you did not enjoy the game, Madrid has secured the 3 points. And for a long time, and only idea failing Tino Perez and the team and so a pair elbow. Your friend and the Cam, I hire and the Cam Sports TV. On second video, I know I share no BB and so in the share, no BB and so a TV akosuye. Kama, said the Eterno. It is the El Classico and it ended 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I am the movies. Makram.